All right, guys, I am back and we're going to start on the journal for these little things. I've got quite a bit of those done, and this is we're going to do one exactly how we did it with the little Halloween journal. And these envelopes are like 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, and they are, here's the packaging. I get these at Hobby Lobby. I use a 40% off coupon. Sometimes they're even already 40% off, so you don't need a coupon. And Paper Studio stuff goes on sale pretty much like every other week or every 3 weeks. So I'm going to score at so it's going to be a total of 1/4. So if you have the same size envelopes, it would be at 5 1/2. Okay, because we're just creating a little bit of a spine. Okay, not a deep one, and you'll need 2 for this particular project. So it's going to be, like I said, very similar to what we already made. But a lot of you said that you would enjoy seeing the Christmas ones being made, so that is what we're going to do. Okay, and then I just crease that extra one that we made, the extra spine piece. And you know what I didn't think of? I haven't printed any more of the wrapping paper. Oh, gosh darn it. I think I might have some, but I might have to pause this because I don't, oh no. Oh, you gotta love me, right? You guys do love me, right? Oh no, I don't have any more wrapping paper printed. So I am going to have to pause this video. I apologize for the interruption. I mean, it'll just segue into the next one for you, but yeah, that's slightly embarrassing. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. All right, so I am back. Sorry about that, guys. I had just been like creating all day and I used up all of it. I'll show you kind of what I've been doing. Check all these out. And minus the scraps. Oh yes, remember there's your discount codes for Poppiness and for Crafty Cat. Okay. Yeah, and I'm not even done. I'm kind of addicted to this little project. Check all these out. So yeah, I used up all of the sheets that Lorna made, and then this is what Amy's looks like so far with this little thing here. Which in the very end of the little series, hopefully I'll have them all done and I will show you exactly how they look. All of them being done. And I am, Susan is making another gnome kit. So I'm patiently waiting for that. And she's making a couple other things, which I'm not sure. I don't want to speak too soon. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm jostling you guys. Okay. So back to this. So we put in our score lines, and then this is how I put it together. This is what works best for me. I slip this little one in here, like so, and I match it up to the very first line, okay? So if you can see, these two, like the score parts here, are going to end up matching up, okay? So you go to the first score line on this side, and then I just fold it over like so, making sure it's good and in there. And then I put my glue in along the spine all the way out to this edge here. And just smush my glue around. And then I take this top piece and go like so. And now that it's in, I bring it out. I really smash it down there. Make sure my glue's in there. And voila, we have a little spine here, okay? Okay, then we're going to cover it. I have no idea how far we'll get. Okay, so the cover is going to be, what should we do? What should we do? This is one of my favorites out of that whole vintage wrapping paper with Lorna Taylor. This is Lorna Taylor's Tailor-Made Journals. Let's do this one for the cover. It is one of her, see, and the other thing, oh no, I can't do that. That's all right. Okay, so one of the things, where was I going with that? I don't remember where I was going with that. So, like usual, my brain will probably circle back around and I will remember in a minute. So, yeah, not much to talk about tonight. And since this is, right, 7 1/4 by 5 1/4, I'm going to go ahead and just use this mat and do 5 by 7. And then we should have pretty close to the right size to fit on the front of the journal. Yep, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to do this 3 more times. We'll make the back cover the same. Maybe. I can find that one. Hopefully I printed more than one. I thought I did. There we go. So I hope everybody's doing well. I don't even think I asked that in the last video. I suffer from squirrel brain a lot. And welcome back, returning subscribers, and welcome all new subscribers. I tend to get a little goofy, especially late night recording. And tonight is going to be a late night because, let's see, this is the tall way. Because tonight is the night that I do the announcement on who won the bid on the donation journals. So I said midnight, so I am staying up till midnight to get that done and to make the video so that that person has time to contact me. All right, so that will be the back cover. Okay. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then the inside, let's do, how that will look if we do this cool one. I don't know, so let's figure it out. And I don't even know, like, time-wise, so this may just end up being an hour video too. I don't know. Oh, and you guys are going to end up getting a little bit of Gracie tones tonight. She's singing. I really hope that the world never takes that out of her. That she'll just sing whenever her soul says to sing. I mean, and I even told her that I was recording, and so I think she just forgot, because she usually gets embarrassed when I point out the times where she's singing. I'm like, nobody cares. Everybody who's been with me for a while knows that we're a goofy family, and we're all good, right? Okay. All right, so let's get to inking and gluing. So you all seem to like that story of me reminiscing about my grandpa. He was a goofy guy. I don't remember the exact number. I think he had like 13 brothers and sisters. His mom was Italian and his dad, I believe, was German. Can you imagine the fights in that household? I always think about that. That's so goofy. So yeah, and they actually, I know I said a long time ago, kind of where we live now is the property that he purchased, but he grew up, like, literally was born and raised right next door. So yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, the area is just kind of special, I guess, to our family. So then all of his brothers, I don't know if I've said this before, but like they were all pranksters, which I think you kind of had to be in those days. Like, you know, trick-or-treating. I heard a story once about them taking, I mean, trick-or-treating back in those days, obviously you didn't get kids didn't give candy or get candy or treats really, especially out in this area, because even back then, I mean, it was very rural, very mountain townish. No, yeah. Anyways, so the story goes is that one of the farmers down the road, him and his brothers went to this farmer and took apart his wagon because it was all, oh, it's a good thing I remembered that right then. Hold on, and I'll come back to the story. Okay. So what we want to do is also cut, and actually last time I kind of messed it up, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it with my cutter here. We're just cutting off the very edge. These sides to open it up in this direction, okay? And I apologize in advance if the phone rings in just a little bit. As far as, like, I will have to take a break and turn off the video again. Okay, so back to my story. So the story goes that they took apart the farmer's wagon and put it back together in the middle of the night on the farmer's silo. So yeah, they were all a bunch of pranksters, and I don't know, I honestly don't know how much of a part my grandpa played in that, but yeah. Anyways, so that's one funny antic. They were nothing but trouble, I think. I don't know how their mother survived them. And then one of the stories too was that they, all the boys had to sleep in the cellar because there wasn't room in the house. And by cellar, I mean, it wasn't like your traditional cellar. It was literally a house built into the side of the mountain with like a door, right? And like there was one bed for, I don't know, however many boys there were. And my mom watches these videos, so she can totally like chime in if I have the stories wrong. But so he said that when it was bedtime, you wanted to make sure that you were the person in the middle of the bed. And that way you stayed warm and you got a space on the bed to sleep. So I always thought that that was interesting. Like, comparatively speaking to like today's day and age, I mean, everybody has a bed, and usually their own bed, unless you're like a married couple, right? I don't know, just strange. And my great grandpa, from what I hear, he was a pretty interesting guy. Kind of mean-spirited, I think. But at any rate, he logged a bunch of this area way back when, and then he did a lot of the Christmas trees in the area. And then his sons, my grandpa kind of took a different path in life, and he ran his own business. And then a couple of my other uncles, they went ahead and kind of did the Christmas tree things afterwards. I think most of them have all passed away now. Growing up, we were kind of a close-knit family, but as with most families and technology and all that, we've all kind of just drifted away. So, I mean, I have about a bazillion cousins, but I couldn't tell you where they live or how they are even doing now. So yeah, a bit sad, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. All right, okay. So this was cut from the last journal that I made for that other prototype. So this is actually an old sheet, and it's an inch. I've stripped it down to an inch. So we're just gonna cut. I find an inch is about good for the spine for like reinforcement and kind of decoration. Yeah, there was another, and I don't even know the whole story, but basically they used to try to steal the farmers' watermelons too, and I don't know if they stole it, or if it was like a practical joke that they would play on them. But I've heard stories about them being like chased out of the farmers' fields, and I don't know. I tend to think it was probably more like theft as a joke, not as like, I don't want to say real life, but yeah, like real life. Because I think back then the communities really helped each other, and I would assume that, though I don't have any factual proof over the whole thing, I'm guessing that they bartered and traded a lot for, oh man, my throat is really dry tonight. Like fruits and vegetables for like wood for the winter would be my guess. I mean, I didn't hear that. That's just something I surmised. So yeah, they were definitely an interesting blend of crazy young people. I don't really, I mean, I know my dad's side of the family, but I don't really know any like antics really. They didn't really talk about those kind of things really, about like growing up and stuff, so I don't have any reference points for that part of the family. Obviously, growing up pretty much next door to my grandparents on my mom's side, I got to know more of that family history. So, anyways. I guess maybe the reason why I'm talking about the family tree stuff is because Gracie's pretty fascinated with genealogy right now. Okay, so while that spine's drying, we're going to figure out what we're going to put on the front here. And I brought around my big bucket of, these that I'm using right now are specifically from Dreams, etc. all 3 of her Fussy Cut kits. You'll just have to kind of go, that's super cute. You'll just have to kind of go online and kind of look through them, because every time I try to link them, I end up putting up too much and people say they can't read the link. So I'm sorry, your girl's technically challenged. We're lucky most days that I get a video loaded. And then I usually try to find a word and layer it while kind of keeping it all simple, because we don't want to do too much so that it's not, so it doesn't interfere with the like, I guess, ephemera holder, or, you know, like little journal holder. Kind of getting lost. I think I'll use that on the inside. I'm going to keep that one out. And then I have printed it I printed it in regular shape, and then I also printed it in 5x7 2 to a page. I think that was, actually, I think I'll use that one. And that was actually a question I had before. So yeah, every printer is different, so I don't actually know exactly what's going to work for you on your printers. I think I'll probably do a video on how I do it, in case it helps somebody. I don't know that it will. I mean, it might. And you know what? Instead of using regular burlap, because there's that right there, let me talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds. I'm going to grab my other burlap that I've had forever. We'll just see. Again, I get these at Christmas, generally right after Christmas. In the gift wrap section. It's a little too dark, a little too red. I think green will be perfect. So yep, Walmart is usually where I get it. I can show you the code, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be the same this year. And like I said, I got this a while ago, probably, and I got it when I was making my wine bottles. So yeah, and we'll be making a wine bottle here in the next little while. My goodness, I don't know what my deal is, and I didn't even bring my drink back. Fresh out of tea. And I don't mean like tea like secrets, I mean like tea like as a drink. Totally teasing. So I do remember too, like growing up, we used to always go on like the 4th of July to a property that my uncles owned. And I learned how to ride my bike there. So that was fun. Okay, I'm gonna flip to the inside here. And I have all of these pre-made pockets that I made 2 Christmases ago. And so I'm attempting to use them up. And I actually think I might have made these last Christmas. Not sure. Can't remember. I was hoping for the smaller ones still. Well, is what it is, right? Your girl here is on a mission to use up a ton of scraps this year, to where my Christmas storage bin is literally like not much. And I do have December dailies in my shop. I made last Christmas. So if you are interested in any of those, please go there and get one. I do think, I mean, if you wanted to wait, I do think I'm going to like severely mark them down on Black Friday. Because I don't have the room to store this stuff anymore. Like, it's nuts how many things I'm trying to store. And I have Christmas TNs too. So I've debated, do I do like an auction? Do I, you know, what do I do? And I think I'll try the Black Friday, and if they still don't sell, then I think I'm just going to, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with them. Like, I should know what I'm going to do with them, but I just don't know what to do with them. Those are a little tall. Do I have something just to go shorter? Okay, and then the 5x3-ish ones that I made earlier. These little cards work perfect in those pockets if you cut it in half. So, and I think we'll just get this portion done today in this video, and then, because I'm betting we're probably to the 30 or 40 minute mark, and then in the next one, then we'll do the final, like, decorating, if you will. Okay, so I need 2 things for this. Big. Big. Too small. Okay. This I think are like little cards that she has in her kits, dreams, etc. But I have found I just trim that all down, and it looks cute. Okay, we'll do it on that one. Put this one back in there. She looks kind of cute, but does she blend in too much? Maybe. Oh, that's it. That's the one. Okay, and then I'm gonna get my trimmer out, and we're gonna cut. Let's see, I think this is 5, or no, it's 5.5, so 2 would be, wait a minute, 2.5, so let's do 2 3/4. That should be about right. Right? All right. I don't know. I think this will be dry enough that we can throw the words, Dee Dee, words. The signature in really quick before I let you guys go. And then we'll have to make the few tags that go in the front. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that burlap and make it our little piece here. Hi, sweetheart. Grace has joined us. You done with your singing lesson?
What?
Done with your singing lesson?
What do you mean?
Well, I heard you piping off a little bit ago. You were singing.
What was I singing?
I don't remember now.
Well, that's embarrassing.
It's all good.
Piper tried to murder me, but that's fine.
How did the puppy try to murder you? Oh, and I missed his toe.
So you know if you like hit the back of somebody's knee or like the back of their knee, they like fall.
Mm-hmm.
She with her paw like smacked the back of my knee.
Oh.
And I almost died.
Interesting. I'm actually going to do a third one in there. Make sure it stays. I mean, you do realize that I'm recording, right? Okay.
May or may not have let your cat and the kitten in.
Well, hopefully they have learned to settle down tonight.
When the kitten's outside, she just looks at you like, let me in.
I know. So I've been having to put the kitten out during the day because she is a terror. I don't know what it is about white cats.
Why am I so attracted to white cats?
I have no idea. But stop.
Well, Dodger likes me, so, well, sometimes, but it's worth it.
You say so.
The kitten's on the legs of that other charity feeler.
Uh-huh. So, and I don't know what's up lately, but my cat and this kitten are literally like joined at the hip and they are trouble.
She attacked Barry earlier, too.
I
And
know,
Barry was just like, boop. She's like a quarter, like a fifth the size of Barry.
I know. Well, and this kitten is kind of a bully. And for the most part, I mean, Barry is the Siamese that always cries in the videos. Yeah, that's him. Anyways, I mean, these cats are like way bigger than this kitten. And they like... they bow to this kitten, and I'm like, what is
happening?
Yeah, what is...
Spunky does not.
Yeah, our old girl, our old Calico, she does not.
She's the matriarch.
Yeah, she's the matriarch. Everybody, she hisses and everybody like freezes. It is.
I love the baby binder. When your feet are cold, just come over here.
Is it that cold outside?
Well, my feet are always cold.
It's
So,
not.
I mean, it's really not cold outside, but my feet are always cold.
Okay, I'm just wondering if those are too busy, but... Oh, darn it, I should have put Santa... Okay, hold on. We're just going to switch sides here. I want Santa poking out here. Okay, there we go. So that inside is done. Let's move our spine out. And it's still wet, so I'm not going to be able to sew in the signatures on this one. So let's at least get the cards in, these here. Let's see. What, sweetheart?
The pink thing. Is that a brush roll?
Yeah, it's a brush holder. That was your great grandma's. That's what she used to keep her toll painting brushes in.
Or what?
Toll painting brushes?
I thought you said troll painting brushes.
No,
I was like, I haven't
toll.
actually painted trolls.
She didn't paint trolls.
I mean, that'd probably be more interesting.
Remember that teddy bear you had that was hand painted for a while?
Wait, like the actual teddy bear?
No. The little wooden bear. It's like down in a box in the shop now.
Oh.
I toll painted that. So are you saying my stuff isn't interesting?
No, but painting trolls?
Are you gonna paint some trolls? Oh, hey, Gracie, go get your stuff and I'll show them what you're making.
What?
Your paintings over there. Go get it. Because now they're going to be curious.
But you said they were creepy.
Stop.
Well, I mean, am I wrong?
Okay, so Gracie has been working on perfecting some of her painting techniques because, you know, we're all going a little bit nuts. Get the other one.
But no.
Somebody else. Okay, so Gracie painted that. So it literally, this is Piper. This is our puppy. And she went, this is like one of her, this is what she gave her dad for his birthday. Because Piper is technically his dog. This is what she looked like as a puppy, and this is what she looks like now. I mean, she's still a puppy, but like literally down to the eyebrow thing here. And then she painted this for me for my birthday. And apparently no face pictures are kind of the thing. And if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you can go look at this picture and know pretty much she nailed it. So yeah. So if you guys are interested and want her to paint you a picture of your puppy or kitty, right? You could do cats probably.
I can probably do most animals.
She thinks she could probably do most animals. So if you're curious or, you know, whatever, interested, just go to my Etsy shop and just start a conversation with me and we'll talk about it. Oh, and I didn't ink that, but I think it'll be all right. Because the graphic is so cute, it's not going to matter.
I thought you were talking about the other stuff that I was working on, and I was like,
Oh, well, she's still perfecting her, I know you guys saw, or most of you saw my 4th of July journal. Her flag was the one, one that was featured on the cover of that.
I think they're a little bit better than that one.
And so she's doing it now. What kind of markers? Alcohol markers?
Alcohol ink markers.
And so she's go get it and we'll show them. People have vested interest in you, girl. Go get it. So yeah, she's really working on perfecting those flags and she's nailing it, I think. I don't know really where my kids get it because I mean, like I can glue paper and I can do a lot of things, but like drawing people and hands and you name it, not a big thing. Like not my forte. Okay, so let me glue this, sweetheart, and then I'll show them.
This was kind of like my first-ish attempt with the alcohol ink marker, so it's really messy, but
Okay, probably gonna have to talk just a bit louder so they can hear you. Okay. This is her one flag. Are the other ones?
No.
Where's the red, white, and blue one?
That was my very first attempt. It's the first page.
So this was the first one
with alcohol ink, and then
with alcohol ink, but she doesn't really want me to show that one because you know it's got a little blue there and whatever.
I mean, the other one, that one's the worst with parts of the red. But.
Yeah. So yeah, so she's working on learning how to blend those. So yeah, so she's making progress, right?
Yeah.
I think they're gorgeous, but you know, we're always our own worst critic, are we not?
That's pretty much all that's in this one so far. I just have my bleed through page that I keep moving around so I don't waste a bunch of paper.
Yeah, so what else was I gonna say? I don't remember now. No idea what I was gonna say. Just toss this in here. Toss this one in here, and we are almost done. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna call this one a video, and then we will come back once this is dry, and we will put the signature in, and then we will obviously put it in the journal or in the cover here, And then we'll decorate it all up, and we'll decorate our tags, and we will finish up. All right, guys, thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.